Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Shadowrun Dragonfall. So I've already went through a campaign in Returns, and I freaking loved it, so I'm gonna move on to Dragonfall. I've heard a lot about this game. A lot about how in Returns you had to like hire mercs to be your team, but in this one apparently you have your own team. I haven't looked too much into either the story or gameplay or anything like that. I just read a few comments on the internet to get an idea of if it was similar, if they changed anything, and all that stuff. I'm pretty excited to get into this. So let's see. So I don't remember what difficulty I played last time. I think I played normal. Plus all during. So let's see. So my global difficulty is normal. Difficulty provides balanced combat experience suitable for most new players. So I'm not that new. I'm gonna start off as hard. If I find this like really freaking hard, then maybe I'll knock it back down to normal. But I'm pretty sure I played the last game in normal and it was pretty easy for me. Let's go with it. Let's go. Let's do it. So I'm not one to. I'm just gonna choose male. For those of you who joined me for the last one, I'm gonna read through all of these for anyone who's just starting. I'll post my character creation as part 0, and then part 1 will be, the first step in the game. So if you want to skip ahead to that, feel free. But for now, let's get into it. So, choosing my gender, I'm a guy, so I'm going to choose male. Humans were the only race on Earth until the Awakening in 2012. Now they all find themselves the definition of average or even normal. They are still the most populous race in the world and thus control many of the most powerful, moneyed, and important positions in society. So start with 3 karma, which is the, currency I use to add to skills and stuff, and 9 across the board for stats. Elf. So I was an elf last time. Many people, especially other metahuman races, see elves as the most fortunate metahumans. They're more attractive and socially acceptable than the other metahumans. Elves are taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. So they start with +1 charisma, and then have a little bit of a boost to quickness and charisma. Dwarves are the shortest of the metahuman races to compensate their torsos and shoulders are wider. To compensate, their torsos and shoulders are wider than their size would indicate. Thus, their strength is equal to and sometimes greater than the larger races. The side effect of their metahuman nature is increased resistance to pathogens and magic that attacks from within. So it's like dots, I'm guessing. They all have +1 willpower, and they have a little bit more body, willpower, and strength. Orcs are the fastest breeding race and now are second only to humans in world population. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. They get a +1 to body, and they have a lot of body, decent strength, lower charisma, and intelligence. And then last but not least, trolls. Trolls are the largest metahuman race. Heavy prejudice against them has led people to assume trolls have lower intelligence, but in reality there's no proof of this. Trolls have pointed ears, intimidating teeth, or tusks, and many have horn-like growths that other metahumans do not manifest. So they have a fuckload of body. Shit, they have 17. But they get a +1 to body and +1 to strength. So last time played an elf. I'm less likely to go elf this time. I don't really want to do elf. Human seems kind of not boring, but I don't know. I feel like if I have a chance to be another race and to see the world through their eyes, I will. Let's see. Do I want to be a little dwarf, a medium-sized orc, or a giant troll? I guess this will play more into the classes. I'll get into the classes when I get into them, or I guess next. So this will depend on whether I want to be more like a melee fighter, magic, or just straight up. Well, either with intelligence or me. I think I'm gonna go with 12 strength. Oh man, this is difficult. I almost want to go with dwarves because I kind of like having more range. And troll and orc seem to be more into melee, but melee is not bad either. It's difficult, very difficult decision. Let's go with dwarf. Okay, so these are the classes, at least for now. They're the same that they were in Returns, for any of you that are interested. But let's start with the Street Samurai is a freelance operative who follows a code of street honor. They are learned in the ways of traditional samurai warrior, and in the practices of modern combat, samurai sell their skills for profit and work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed in the urban sprawl. So they're all about body strength and body and strength or quickness. So quickness was more for ranged weapon, strength more for melee weapons. Key skill, closer range combat or both, throwing weapons and dodge. Cool. Mage specialize in casting of spells, but that doesn't mean they can't shoot guns as well. Rather, magic is the center of their life. Their spells reflect a pure balance of the manosphere and cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation, or degradation spells to healing spells. Their key attribute is willpower, and they're all about spellcasting. Cool. Decker use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix, the worldwide information grid and computer network, sort of like, I guess, our internet. By projecting their minds into the electronic world, Deckers can find secrets others keep hidden away. They use programs and expert systems to fight off the protections that meta corporations place in the way. So their key attributes are intelligence, key skill decking, key specialization is expert systems. Cool. So shaman, this is what I was in Returns. Shamans believe that their magic comes from a great totem spirit that guides their life path: bear, cat, coyote, eagle, or raccoon. Shamans' relationship with their totems allow them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shaman have the skill to conjure spells and that mages cannot. So key attributes: charisma, key skill, spirit summoning, increases skills. Okay, so it makes their totems better in conjuring. Cool. Riggers use cybertech to jack their minds into and control small robot-like vehicles called drones. Riggers use their rigging abilities to provide surveillance support and extra firepower when required. They're all about intelligence and drones shit. Last but not least is a physical adept. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop to their utmost potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines using their magic to enhance their close combat ability. They're all about body strength and willpower. Or, if you feel comfortable with the way characters are built in Shadowrun, you may create your own character by mixing skills and attributes as you. Let's see. So I'm leaning more towards either like a mage or like a rigger or something. I feel like decking is important, but I don't know if I want to do decking. Or I can make my own, make them both. I don't know if I want to do both. I feel like both rigger and shaman, you need to sacrifice an action point to actually have your give it to your summon. So either your drone if you're a rigger, or spirits if you're shaman. Or I can go physical adept too, which I'm not that big into melee. So let's go with mage. Do mage that won't be able to use guns. I kind of like guns. Or I can even go fucking balls to the wall and just do something else. You know, let's do I also feel like doing Street Samurai. I can do melee weapons and close range weapons, so I can do like a rifle or something. Man, this is difficult. You know what? Let's do mage. I like mages. So I guess okay, I can choose different presets. Dwarves kind of look angry. I kind of want to be a dwarf with a beard. I'm not gonna lie. To me, a dwarf kind of looks like this guy. That's badass looking. Let's go with... I think this is like the face I can choose. So let's go with... It's supposed to be a mage. Can I change this around? Oh, I can. Cool. Front of the door. Can I get him to have a mustache? I don't want him to look a little bit like his picture. At least marginally. Beard? Oh, there you go. That worked. I have horns. What? No, that's. I think that's just a one for guys that can actually have horns. I like. You never look at your character, mind you. Big hair, brownish beard, brownish. Cool. Continue to stats. Karma represents experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating, thus improving your body from 4 to 5 required to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Cool. So right now, I think I'm all into willpower? Yes. Yeah, willpower. Okay. So right now... What's the, Oh, dwarves can go pretty high. So, let's see, willpower used to calculate chance to hit with magical attacks, also used to reduce the chance to be hit by enemy magical attacks. Cool. Spellcasting main component to calculate the chance to hit with certain spells, increasing the skill. Okay, so, increase spellbook slot if not yet available. I might also get a little bit into charisma, because I know Etiquette did allowed me to choose some options for conversations. Not that I want anything else within it, at least not right now. Yeah, so let's just let's stick to just one right now. We'll do. I'm probably gonna have some sort of, I imagine, ranged combat. I don't know what yet, but probably like an SMG or something easy that I can use to just clear out people. But for now, let's go some points in there and range combat. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Cool. So, last time I believe I started with Shadowrunner because I'm Shadowrunner. I thought that made sense. This time I'm going to change it up a little bit. I've already got a bunch. Actually, I've got a bunch into willpower. I was going to say intelligence kind of cuts out academic, but not actually. I'm pretty sure they're different choices. But corporate security, gang, social aid, Shadowrunner, street, or academic. Corporate and security helped me a lot last time, so I'm just gonna go fucking out left field and do academic. Cool. Many runners use a street name, handle, or working name, names like Halfjack or Lazy Z. Others stick with their given name or adopt a nickname. Please choose a name for your character. So, as this is Unprogrammable's channel, and I'm Unprogrammable, I'm gonna go with Unpro, which is the short form of it. A lot easier to say. Let's go with that. The Harfeld Manor Run. Life was good, easy jobs, a regular pay, a reliable crew. But things went south and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. Promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, a flux state. A grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully here. Even the great dragon, Lofweir, only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. The perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And, as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your third run with Monica and her team, an old castle holdfast 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is a standard smash and grab, crack the vault grab the data, get out in one piece. Mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. So I'm going. So I'm going to end this episode here. Shit. Oh, okay, cool. So definitely I can do that. We're going to end this episode here. So thanks for watching. Feel free to leave any comments if you have any suggestions for classes that you'd like to see in the future. I'm probably going to do a few runs. Might go back to Shadowrun, do one of the other campaigns in that one, or run this one again. I'm always looking for input. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks again. Have a good one.